What's up, guys? AZ Dave here. Kind of laughing because it's first video, working out all the kinks, how to set up the camera, get the sound right. This is the 5th take. Keep having problems with the volume on the microphone. Can barely hear myself talk. So hopefully this time I got it. But anyways, weather's a little on and off today here in Arizona. Figuring out what to do. Figure might as well stay close to home. So there's a nice little lake not too far from my house, a few miles. Kind of a small local area, kind of like almost like a park. People hang out there and stuff, but there's some trout in there usually. So figure maybe we'll go down and see if we can catch us a couple trout, and yeah, maybe bring them home, clean them up, cook them, do a little video on that. Might add it in at the end here, just kind of a catch and cook type thing. So looking to kind of do a lot of stuff like that on my channel, working on getting a boat so that we can go down to some of the bigger lakes and have some real fun, and maybe do some spear fishing and underwater metal detecting, just regular fishing, swimming, different, just going out and having fun, maybe some off-road stuff, some camping, just basically anything I can go outdoors and have fun doing, I'm gonna go for it. Record it along the way so you guys can watch. So let's go see if we can catch us some fish. Alright guys, well that was fun. So here I've got one of the fish. Gonna do a quick run through, show you how to clean them. First thing, you want to start with a knife, rubber handle preferably, that way it ain't slipping around, and you want it to be very sharp. So usually what I do is you start down here where the vent, slide the knife in and work your way all the way up the fish. Try not to get too deep because you don't want to cut open all the stuff inside there. Then you reach in here with your finger and you just kind of pull everything out. Get it out like that. And then you take the knife, you get behind that fin there, you can feel where the meat starts on their head. And you want to cut down right there, all the way through. And then you take this, get rid of it. Now I've already got my oven turned on about 400 degrees, so it's preheating while we do this. And then I like to just remove the tail section here. And then I go ahead, get rid of these guys here because there's bones in them. It's just all bone. With trout, you want as little of that as possible because there's enough in there already. Then you're going to want to take it over to the sink and rinse it out really good. I'll be right back. And then just like that, you're left with nothing but nice, clean meat. Make sure the camera can get that. You want it all cleaned out. So, now your fish is ready to cook. Get some aluminum foil. Get you out a nice good sized piece. Lay the fish on it. And then what I like to do is take a little bit of butter and put it right on the inside of the fish there in that cavity. And that way as it cooks, that butter melts around inside there. Really helps flavor it up. And then I like to go over it with some garlic salt. Get it in there. A little bit of lemon pepper always helps. If you have fresh lemon, that always tastes very good with these. And remember, as you're doing this, when you cook the fish, in the end, the skin is going to peel off. So most of this seasoning isn't going to make it all the way into the meat of the fish. So you do this just to kind of help flavor the juices that are in here as you're cooking. And once it's cooked and you're done and the skin comes off and you're left with just the meat, you're probably going to want to put just a little bit more on there also, depending on flavor. So after that, I'll just take this aluminum foil, roll it over that way, squish it down a little bit, roll it back over this way, and then I'll take these ends and just fold them right up over the top like that. And then now you're ready to go. All you got to do is pop that on a cookie sheet, put it in the oven at 400, about 15-20 minutes, and you're done. Alright guys, we got the fish in the oven, so I guess gives me a little bit of time, to talk to you about the trip. So you probably noticed I was using that fold out fishing rod. It's made by Shakespeare. It's a really ultra lightweight rod, but for the money, it is the best rod I've ever bought. It folds down, it's compact, it's easy to carry around, you can keep it with you wherever you go without having a great big long pole getting in the way and getting broke and shutting doors and stuff like that. So I highly recommend you go get them. I got that one at Walmart. It was like 10 or 15 bucks. It comes with the line on it, everything's good. And they're actually a lot stronger than you think. A couple years ago, I actually caught like a 5 or 6 pound walleye using that rod. Now, it did break in half on the very next cast, but it got the fish in the boat, and that's what mattered. And thank God I had a backup pole with me. So always carry backups. But yeah, also you could see I was using just power bait. You know, nice and easy. They go for it. They like the color. They love the smell. If it works, why change it? So that little lake used to be a mining thing way back in the day. I believe the early 1900s. They were doing a lot of mining through that canyon. Actually, just a couple miles downstream in that same canyon is where Dave Turn from the show Gold Rush actually filmed an episode down there and pulled quite a bit of gold out. So that's pretty interesting. I thought that was really cool. But the place does have a lot of history. They turned it into a park for the people to enjoy instead of just closing it off. The city, you know, maintains it now. But it's just a really cool place to just get away for an afternoon and go down, sit by the lake and relax. So lots of little places like that here in Arizona. Most people think Arizona, oh my God, there's no water in Arizona. Well, there's quite a few rivers and some pretty good sized lakes, which you'll see in my future episodes. So can't wait to show you guys those, and I'll get back with you as soon as the fish is done. Well, I think our fish is just about done, so I'm going to pull it out and take a look. Oh, I can smell it already. It smells delicious. Oh yeah. Nice and steamy. See if the skin comes off as easy as it's supposed to. Oh yeah. Look at that, it just comes right off. Now, you're definitely going to want to use a fork for this because it is very hot. In case you were wondering. Now there's all that beautiful meat. Now for the real test. If it's cooked good enough, I'll be able to peel it right apart. Hot. There's that side. And there's that side. All the bones just come out perfectly. I don't know if you guys can see that. That way it don't end up in the meat. Toss that aside. Let's see how she tastes. That is delicious. There is nothing like fresh caught trout. Straight from the source. 2 hours ago, this was swimming in a lake. It doesn't get any fresher than that. And the best part, it didn't cost anything. I'm going to get back to enjoying my fish. If you guys like the video, hit a thumbs up. You got any comments, throw them out there. That's what that section's there for. And definitely subscribe so that I can do more of this. Bye. One last bite. This is delicious. That was perfect. Hot. Just kidding. I figured it out.